I've seen a game yesterday where Raid King decided to go for like Armlet. It just slows you down so much, like just straight up Radiance after getting the phase boots. I see a Gloves, like he already knows what he's going for. Raven's like, yeah, this build works, nothing I need to change about it. I want to see more of a mid matchup, favoring Dead Prophet in this one. But, you know, it's a TA. Whoever knows how to utilize this hero 100%, like you get so much out of it.
My stock is high on you. Especially here on the TA. I'm still disappointed I don't get to see him play a mid-Earth Spirit just yet. I'm gonna have time we get to Leon play. Talk to them, let me get a mid-Earth Spirit or something. Please. Could be a good matchup. Anna alluded to as well, more how good it's been, how good he looks on it.
So far looked pretty stable. He's playing into 2 silences, instant initiation. There is no save whatsoever for this morph, so he needs to be able to take care of himself. On the other side, you have like Dead Prophet. If you don't burst her down, possibly like a second life coming out from the Oracle. You have Raid King with 2 lives. No one's gonna build any kind of mana burn this game, so he's pretty much having an easy time. Doesn't need to invest into Shard.
Seven and 4, you said there's no real save for him. What's the ideal situation?
Godlike 10 minutes in. He should have a decent time on the bottom.
This is Raid Fire Blast.
The next label play. The next label play.
Godlike before 10 minutes.
Not gonna happen, definitely, but yeah, Morph is kind of a slow hero.
Yopaj kind of...
The next label play. The next label play.
2 of them going back and forth for the most.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yopaj pressured. Moon starting to take over a little bit. We, the well talked about TA forced back into the triangle, forced back into the jungle to try and get items. How are they going to make space if they're already trying to make
Silence.
If TA is shut down, Neon will struggle. You have Morphling, you have a TA, so I'm gonna call it a bit greedy, where both of these heroes, they need some time to come online, especially if TA is, of course, struggling, which I mentioned. So tanking will need to do heavy lifting. Mirana with the possible rotations.
already towards mid for the moment. 2 skilled.
He just wants to stack. Kill this camp, stack it.
That leaves PlayHard by himself. More than okay with. Out of control of the arcane room, which Jaunuel will pick up. That's actually not bad if he wants to clean up some of this stack with the arrow.
For the hunt.
2 in the arrow now.
He'll do big ones.
Sure.
I like the second point in arrow. Lowers the cooldown, increases the stun duration, increases the damage.
Forward, play hard. Burrow strike, and now the arrow that follows it up. Raven low, but low enough. Okay. Life, he is.
Very good lane for Sanking. Great start. Like, skeletons don't do that much, especially with this build on a Sanking. You know, 2 points in a Sandstorm. And he could have gotten 1 more point in Caustic. Like, have 1-2-1. And then, you know, put more points in the Burrow Strike. I like what I see. You know, a Bracer. Bottle to have this sustain in the laning stage and going straight for the Blink Dagger. They are lacking into this initiation department. TA doesn't provide you with any, neither does Morph, so you kind of have to rush a Blink Dagger.
Going. Field is way too low. Help PlayHard if you were to get into some trouble. Again, just you guys is
Devil doing a very good job understanding I can leave my Sanking alone. They can't really kill him. I'll just stack the Ancient Camp instead. First rotation.
Ooh.
Oh, nicely done. Like, I think Moon did that on purpose to be able to keep the catapult alive.
yeah. No real way to jump in and
Like the big rain play there would be I shoot an arrow where the catapult is, I rotate with possibly one more hero, and the TA, if he wants to block that arrow, he dies.
So, you know, mission ends
Maybe they
up
were thinking the
with
same, you know, you can see Jaunuel also rotating with the EP. If he blocks it one more time, we're gonna go for him. Set up with the Astral into Echo Stomp.
Might have been that him blocking it the first time kind of gives him that glimpse where it's like, do this, let's go. Sentry down, now a second sentry down. PlayHard, he's in trouble and he's dead. Left alone a little bit too long, but you know, this is DJ just putting down sentries across the lane to make sure that they can keep the vision on this Sand King.
Get a first blood.
Radiant's top
DJ,
tower is under
he wants
attack.
to be able to put down some observer wards, see Templar Assassin, possibly rotate on her. Let's see if he blocks Sentry when they are gonna go for it, possibly rotate on her. Very nicely done by DJ. Good usage of the first smoke, even though like they don't get any kills from that, and it's
top
very
tower
good that
is under
the
attack.
Ancients are stacked already. So you know, you hit the camp, you go away from it, you don't see that maybe you didn't place it well. So this is what, let's see what's gonna happen. Like the Bill's like, okay, I'm stacking, do it perfectly. There's a sentry blocking it.
Yeah, he doesn't even go back to check the numbers.
Exactly. Like this is why it's such a good thing that the camp was already stacked. Because if it's not stacked, you try to do it once, of course you're gonna get it. And see, not being stacked,
Heads over towards top. They've got Wraith Fire and Blast into the Sandstorm again, taking a little bit of damage. Moon not committing an exorcism. And he's holding onto a regen. Take this tower and potentially turn this towards something else. Jaunuel's just dead.
Radiant's
Exorcism
top
solo,
tower is under
Spirit
attack.
Siphon. They've got themselves
Radiant's
one.
turret
Raven low,
has been
Pearl
killed.
strike out, Fortune's End. And now this is going to be a second. Yopaj, he
TA just
TP's
TP'd in.
Oh, they've got to Beal the arrow. Oh, the arrow hits.
Well, Raymond would live. Has that reincarnation. A very interesting move from Moon there. Oh man, if they get this kill on Yopaj, that's gonna be huge.
Yeah, he's just not having a game at the moment. The exorcism rips him apart, so they've
Radiant's
got
top
another
tower is
kill
under
onto the
attack.
TA. Neon just looks so out of sorts. That rotation from TA is...
You don't expect these kind of rotations from that Prophet. Like, her job is to either take the mid tower if the enemy is not there, or rotate to the bottom tower and take that tower. You don't expect her to try to take the off-lane tower. You don't get too much from it. But in this game, I can understand, you know, we have the access to the enemy triangle where Morphling and Templar Assassin would like to farm. So yeah, I can get behind that.
Tell me someone saw that.
Now
They
it's-
still didn't do it, but, you know.
Radiant's bottom
got a couple
tower
of kills
is
from
under
that.
attack.
2K. That'll get placed. Leave will not spot the one in the river.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Each other.
Dire's
They
top
still
tower
haven't spotted the
is under
sentry
attack.
blocking the Ancients.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower
right
has
now
fallen.
for Fnatic look good. Natsumi, though, he hasn't been bothered. Although he
Dire's
hasn't
top tower is under
farmed
attack.
nearly as much as the Wraith King. Down by
Dire's
about
top
1,000.
tower
You
has
can't
fallen.
expect Morph to have the same amount of farm as Raid King.
Almost impossible where he's got skeletons.
It's just too hard to keep up with the Raid King. We've seen Raid
Radiant
Kings
are
just completely
scanning.
take over the game. PlayHard on the bottom. He does not want to make a move. Raven will just
Yeah, River, though, they'll find the real Moon, get the kill there. They are 4 heroes in this River. They hook shot and hit Jaunuel. They just hit the stack, so this would be Elder Titan dying too. Little stacks, good for Yopaj, but it's still a discussion on whether or not he wants to go Blink or Deso, as they're looking for PlayHard. Dream Coil committed, trap onto Moon, but PlayHard, he's in a bad spot. Epicenter, Burrow Strike coming through. There's the false promise. PlayHard, you've been played
Radiant
hard
structures
because
outplayed
Moon,
hard,
yeah.
exactly.
He
So
stays
yeah,
alive.
VP will
Middle
be
tower
full
is under
HP after the false promise. They were lacking a sentry there until DJ showed up, placed one. Now tier 1 tower is gone. Map is getting smaller, especially for Templar Assassin. It was a
middle
first
tower
phase
has
Templar
fallen.
Assassin, and you can see why teams don't do that, because it's very punishable.
Yeah. We're slowly getting choked out. Neon need answers. Up. Bro, following up the sweep.
Let's see the hook shot. Now he's pinging Jabz.
Mechanism by
Come close. Masaros wanted to get closer for him to be able to use the hook shot, but nice body block from Jaunuel in front of him.
In front of him.
So that Prophet has a Cane Rune in the bottle. Next exorcism should be used. Try to take the top tier 1 tower and have the access to the enemy jungle like this. Observer ward that was placed by Oracle early on is giving them so much information where they're moving right now. They can see Jaunuel, they could have see Sanking for a brief second, so they know, and they can see stacks are being made. This will get devoted for Templar Assassin.
Who went to the Blink Dagger? I want to ask your opinion. Would you rather the Blink Dagger early, or do you need something like a Deso to kind of maintain and hold you over?
I'm not a DA expert. I've seen players doing both. Like, you can think about Blink Dagger as a save for yourself because of refraction, and it's also a farming tool because you jump between the camps faster. Deso just gives you straight up damage, more Roche potential, but I don't think you're in a situation where you can just go in and take the Roche right now, so for me, Blink Dagger makes a bit more sense, and it gives you that jump against the Oracle in the backline.
know how to handle
Shot on Jaunuel. Now they'll have the follow-up. Should be a kill onto the Elder Titan. It will be. Doesn't look like Neon want to mess with any of that. They thought about it, but back out. Yopaj the entire
Radiant's
time
top
just
tower
continuing to
is
farm
under
bottom,
attack.
trying to get into this Desolator, stacking camps,
Radiant's
taking creep
top
waves,
tower
and
has
now has
fallen.
900 gold with the Blink Dagger. So he is starting to gain momentum
Radiant's
on his
top tower
farm,
is under attack.
but at this point it kind of seems like TA, it's a must before you fight to have
Dire's
Deso and
bottom tower
BKB.
is under attack.
It's gonna be tough for TA to just stand their ground and take a fight. You're playing into so much magical damage. Raid King will finish the Radiance in the next few minutes. There's gonna be like a lot of chaotic fights. Hook shot, coil, keep them in place. That Prophet on the arrow combo.
And that'll come through, but again, the false promise comes out. They've got damage on the PlayHard. He'll die first again. Neon losing heroes. They've got the silence onto the Marana. Masaros will stick with him. Hook shot misses. Jaunuel thinking maybe he can get a sleep here, but he has the Spirit on cooldown for another 4 seconds. Exorcism committed. See
I don't
where
think they
use
can
this.
get anything out of this Exo.
players here.
See where they're going with it. Moon.
Can't kill
Back towards
Roshan
mid.
with it. It's just, you know, a farming exorcism, let's call it that way.
Zoning. Farming.
Yeah.
Jackpot.
We run on sync there on the zone.
Great
Runes
minds
for
think
Fnatic.
alike, or in our case, dumbasses think alike.
We're better in numbers.
Jabz is actually, I'm not gonna say super farmed, but you know, he's getting the items. That's what matters. And he's getting the correct one.
Burrow strike, dust, melt strike comes in. Can they get the kill out of the Death Prophet up into the air, surviving a little bit longer? Jabz is dead. Moon on the run. He's surviving, but finally the Burrow strike comes in. They got 3 on this. Whoa! All of a sudden, Neon coming out feeling strong. Doesn't go to the illusory orb, and now Dabil has an arrow available. He'd have to land it from a distance. He'll actually hold it as Yopaj, Blink, trying to keep up with Masaros.
Has fallen. Radiant's
At the end of the day, Masaros will live, but I'm ready to eat my words. He's trying to still juke and jive through
Has
this.
the high ground ward, should be okay. Jaunuel. Spirit, scout things out. We'll devour that. That Prophet could have possibly lived there if she used the Spirit Siphon before the Yule, something that we usually see.
Right.
Have that extra bit of an HP. But
Radiant
yeah, good rotation from Neon. Blink Dagger reveal from Sanking. They got the tier 1 tower, they got a couple of kills.
Natsumi's still just farming away, not being touched. Morphlin having an alright time, and you can see in the net worth that these other 2 heroes, the Death Prophet, especially the Puck, starting to fall behind. Fall to the wayside. There's the Deso. Deso and Anta Ags.
Manta to get rid of the silence, of course. Great stats. There's the Exorcism on the bottom. Let's see if they want to contest. No epi for 15.
The timings work. They could potentially contest this. The question is, do they want to?
Okay, I love that. They just need Templar Assassin to be inside of it. Morph. Oh, but the rocket, it scouts. So let's see if Neon decides to fall back.
Committing.
They can fight this. Like Radiance on Raid King, level 2 ulti.
TP's taking a long time though. He's going into the outpost. Now they'll back out.
It was such a sneaky play from
Ooh,
Neon, but it got scouted.
I think that rocket flare also scouted the smoke. Want to say it caught vision.
Yeah, look at Fnatic. They're just place observer board on the high ground, place a sentry, and just be on the high ground. That's what everyone's doing right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Light Shadow.
Oh,
okay.
this could backfire. Moon.
Double damage.
Super
Pull strike
greedy.
coming in. There's the silence onto the Sand King. They've got the Dream Coil down. But it doesn't look like it's going to do much, and they've caught the silence now onto the Puck. They'll take a second. Natsumi, he morphs into the Puck, has the lane rip, gets the silence onto the Puck, and that's what controls him enough to get them two.
Well, sometimes double damage is blessed by Gaben, sometimes curse in this case, because he got baited. He got baited hard. Like, he probably knew something was happening, used silence, like maybe they're there. So this will be a Roshan Jabz. He's thinking about it, but look at the rest of Neon, like 3 heroes just body blocking the possible hook shot and then Aegis steal.
Dabil, I think he saw an opening for the Clockworks. Starts the hook shot, you know, you see him point, and then he just kind of hops in. Steal this Aegis. There's the line. Nani. He just comes in and just perfect. And then they just have the triangle. They collapse on him. They get an easy kill. So this is now Neon feeling like they're in the driver's seat.
I wouldn't call it that way. Dead Prophet, once the Exorcism is up, Fnatic will look for a fight. Raid King feels extremely strong, has a Sanj. A Dead Prophet also getting Heaven's Halberd against the Morphling, against the TA. Just even a casual Sanj and Dead Prophet feels fine. You know, it gives you that self-HP region and lifesteal amplification. She's committing, like, just getting full Heaven's Halberd, something that we don't see that often. From time to time, yes, but you know, there is a recipe. Yeah, it got the cost got increased by quite a lot, so
Yeah.
still a great item.
So we'll see if and how Death Prophet will utilize that. Yopaj going into the B. You've got Ags being built here for the forward wing. I said he is going to feel a lot more effective once he gets that BKB. Dream Coil down on a PlayHard. It was killed very quickly. 3 times spree is gone. To the Oracle, who's pretty farmed for 5 position. He's got 1,100 gold above the Elder Titan going into the Blink Dagger.
His positioning was great this game. Only managed to die once. Was involved in 9 out of 10 kills. Got 2 last hits on those.
Dire are scanning.
And it's 3 heroes. Dire know exactly where Neon are. White Shadow runs out.
Radiant's middle tower
They get
is
some
under attack.
distance. They're out. They're fine. For a while, just keeping Natsumi's lane in life very open.
Natsumi, 0 deaths. They have not been putting any pressure on the Morphling so far. Pre-farming, getting closer to the Aghanim Scepter. Not sure who's he gonna turn into this game. Possibly like Sanking. Sanking Elder Titan doesn't feel too bad. Like even TA for allies.
Yeah, I think the Sand King actually feels really good, right?
Increased cast range on a Burrow Strike.
Adding Caustic Finesse. That's... And it's long initiation, right?
Yeah, it's super long, especially because you get like the increased cast range from the Aghanim Scepter as well.
Definitely starts to feel similar to the Earthshaker combo, but not nearly as broken. But it's nice. Their build. We've gotten Radiant Sanj and Yasha, and now Blink Dagger for the Wraith King. And Yopaj is caught up in that one.
And it's off.
That's impressive that he's been able to cut down that lead. This Wraith King was pretty far ahead. Came to him.
He was. They were stacking the Ancients for Yopaj, and the Blink Dagger, I talked about it. You know, it's a farming item. He got a lot of the space on the map. We can see like position 4, position 5 not being that farmed, so that means someone else is getting the farm.
Farming now. Jungle. PlayHard, who's still farming up towards top. He doesn't have anything queued up just yet. He's got 1,400 gold.
Dire's
We
top
see
tower
him going to
is under
anything
attack.
similar, maybe an Ags.
Radiant's middle tower is under
TA
attack.
Yopaj not working with a lot of mana,
Dire's
but
top
does have
tower
an
is under
Aegis.
attack.
Moon and down by Oracle. Maybe Sand King will get the best shard in the
Radiant are
game.
scanning. Radiant's bottom tower
Epicenter
is under
every
attack.
700 units move.
Great one. One of the best ones for sure. Not.
Radiant structures are
Lotus Sword
fortified.
feels good. Having
Radiant's
extra armor,
bottom tower is
way
under
to dispel
attack.
things, protect your Morphling. Aegis expired, so Fnatic will start putting some pressure again. We're just waiting it to be back into the Roshan's pockets.
Burrow Strike now. Look at the range on that. Oh my god, DJ. He did that from the stairs on the bottom part of the river. That is disgusting, the range that you're able to have. And he's got Morph up in just a second. He'll turn into the Sand King again. This time he misses the Burrow Strike, though. He got hit by the Dream Coil. And, well, now this might be a problem for Natsumi, who's just blown up. PlayHard trying to get away. That Burrow Strike gets him some distance. Raven, though, on top of Deville. They'll get the kill on a both. They'll work over to Jaunuel and get themselves a third. That Burrow Strike miss from Morphling.
Radiant's middle
cost him
tower
his life.
is under attack.
DJ instantly bought back. He's like, sure, you know, I'll take it. If we can get something out of that. Morphling needs to be jungle. You know, I talked about how they don't have any defensive abilities, any defensive items so far. There is not a single
Radiant's
Glimmer
middle
Cape
tower
or
has
staff,
fallen.
nothing to just be able to take care of the Morphling. You don't have any saving abilities on top of that, so it's quite hard. If he misuses one of his spells, thinks the team will back him up, and they don't, he's just gonna die.
Neon missing a bunch of spells in the river right there. Both Burrow Strikes miss. The arrow misses. Natsumi dies. The Beal's gone. Jaunuel follows. Like, that is just stuff that we've talked about with Neon. There are times where they falter that teams that they've played in the past haven't taken advantage of. Fnatic isn't one of those teams that's going to let you off the hook.
Suddenly it's a 6k gold lead for Fnatic. Next Roche, once that is up, Fnatic will be able to maybe just go in and try to take it themselves with the Exorcism. Potentially level 3 Exorcism, extra 8 ghosts on top of that.
Jabz,
Are scanning.
good spot. It looked like Neon wanted to go for it, but thought better of their act. Jumped in.
No mana burn on Neon, so Wraith King's like, I don't need to invest my gold into Aghanim's Shard. Just goes straight for the items that he wants to go. S and Y, a bit more move speed, some status resistance, and now going into AC, that's gonna help a lot against the Templar Assassin. Tank up your team with some armor. Works really well with the Dead Prophet ulti as well, so just a standard Wraith King build, but synergizes well with the rest of
Rock
it.
it on.
Right. Good flare. That comes out. Natsumi's been spotted. Moonlight Shadow going for the TP. Whoop. Silence, Crypt Swarm. They're still looking. They
Do
dust.
it with flair.
He's not there, guys. He left. Gave the dad's best friend you. Well, you don't tell anybody you're leaving.
That's Irish goodbye?
That's what I've been told.
Never heard that one before.
I could be wrong, but
You're Irish, right?
no.
Huh?
Russian, Polish.
Thought you were like a mix of Polish, Irish.
No, my dad's law partner was. Good quick pause here from Jab. That's why they threw everything on that space. Natsumi once was. But BKB being built for the Morphling, TA, MKB, 2,800 gold. Okay. Wraith King, like you said, AC, then Scotty afterward.
There's so much burst potential from TA. Enchanted Quiver, MKB proc. Once you get that,
Rock it on.
I can understand the MKB, like the miss chance from the Radiance, miss chance coming on from the Halberd,
Right.
20% evasion. Kind of need to have that item to be able to actually deal the damage. I think we need another item that gives you an ability to counter evasion, because evasion feels really strong. Like we had Solar Crest before that gave accuracy. That has been removed. But I would love to see another item then.
What price range? Or would it be a neutral item?
Not necessarily a neutral item. Something that you buy in Secret Shop. Fan of Secret. Maybe like something like 2,000-3,000 gold
Okay.
worth of an item.
Also, the
And
secret
it's
shop
off.
isn't secret.
Yeah, it's just a shop.
It's on your map. You know where it is.
So Fog was talking to me the other day where like he had an Overwatch case. It was some like really low skill bracket, probably like the lowest one.
Was it?
Where yeah, like the guy was just sitting at the secret shop, probably being really excited. Guys, look, I found this. Like there's some hidden stuff in here, something that you can't buy. Like this is some street stuff.
I mean, he does get excited when you come around. He's like, you spot him if it's your first time, and he comes on, and you're just like, ho ho, you found me, and it's like, oh man, guys, I found this, guys.
Come here,
Look at all
spend
these
some money.
items.
Like if we all buy something, maybe he'll get us a discount. That's not how it works.
We all buy items, we get a discount.
Yeah, they get a 10%.
That would be an
Dire are
interesting
scanning.
change to Dota.
Shadows.
Group purchases.
There it goes.
haggling with the secret
You know
shop.
what we need? Like, if you spend real money on the item, like, you get the discount in the game.
Invisibility.
I hope Valve's not listening. So yeah, back to the game. Raid King, AC finish, going into Scotty. Scotty's an interesting choice. Not see often on a Raid King, but
Radiant's
against
top
like
tower
T8,
is
the
under
Crippler, and against the Morphling as well, like two ranged heroes, also to reduce the healing coming up from the Morphling. It's really nice. I personally don't think they need that.
Right.
But yeah, I would love to see maybe a Basher instead. Yeah, he because, you know, I was just trying to find something positive, but they might lack some damage. Basher will allow them to keep them in place and deal more damage.
Yeah, potentially. They haven't been able to kill Raven, let alone twice. Might be able to just stand his ground, bash away, and...
Radiant are scanning.
Well, I don't know if Neon have much of a say in that. They do get the MKV on TA, trying to farm up the next item, which is yet to be queued. Morphling still looking for the
Radiant's
BKB.
middle tower is under attack.
Last 5 minutes, I felt like we've been having a podcast instead of casting a Dota game, because nothing was happening. No one wanted to fight. Roche has been alive for quite some time. A bit of a pause here and there. On top of that, Shiva's Guard will scout him out.
They've got Elder Titan in a bad spot, in a bad way, and dead again. Masaros. Credit for that one. There were rotations from Neon towards top, maybe thinking about doing something up to the point where the Elder Titan does get caught out.
So they have Shiva's Guard that also reduces healing. Spirit Vessel on the Clockwork. Once Morphling has used his Manta style BKB, he's straight up dead. Like, you can't play against this item. So, you know, Raid King was thinking about going Scotty,
Radiant's
the
top
holy
tower
trinity
is
of
under
items
attack.
against any kind of healing. It's a bit too much here, you know, you still have ways to deal with Morphling.
They're gonna go for this. They're
Neon
gonna try and
smoke,
come
they're
in. Arrow comes through, but it only hits a skeleton. Roche still about a quarter of health remaining. Heal over to the side. They haven't exactly made their jump in just yet. As Roche not going low too quickly, but they find themselves in boxes. They'll get the ton of Jabz. They'll use the Dream Coil. Coming into the first ring, Natsumi with the BKB pop by this Morphling. They've got the Cubas going out, as well as the disarm out of the TA Exorcism right on top of Yopaj. Down goes TA. No one there to save him. Just bad positioning from this Templar Assassin, which leaves him out and hung to dry.
Now, this is something that I mentioned multiple times already. They have no saving abilities. They have no saving items. Like, look at the itemization from Moran. He's getting the Spirit Vessel, try to reduce the healing from, of course, Raid King, Dead Prophet, and the Oracle. DT doesn't have anything. Like, his biggest item is Windlace. So, tanking also not itemizing, going into Pipe. Big fan of. I would prefer like a Lotus Orb to possibly bounce back some
Radiant's
of the spells
top tower
to
is
the
under
original
attack.
caster. So yeah, like you overextend with Morphling, with TA, we can see like she jumps in, there's no follow-up, and
Yeah.
leaves all the ghosts, just straight up dies.
Yeah, all by himself in a spot like
Radiant's
that.
top tower has
BKB is
fallen.
not even going to help you. Yopaj just
Radiant's
caught
top
out.
tower is under attack.
That it just, that's a bad spot. The rest of the team out there. Bail him out.
You said it, they couldn't bring Raven, not even once this game. Now he has Reincarnation, level 3, Aegis, Cheese on Dead Prophet. Once the Exorcism is back up again, they should go. Like, they should just go for tier 3s.
Aegis on Wraith King normally feels like
Yeah, because you Reincarnation,
An
that
easy
second,
shot.
then Aegis, then Reincarnation again.
as long as it's not like quick succession with Wraith King, I don't. Sword Crest. Daedalus for the TA, Morphling going into the E-Blade.
Yeah, you're like that. Daedalus, E-Blade. Wow, man, they're farmed. Then I checked the inventory and they're going for the item. Still
Yeah.
a long way until they get there. Because Fnatic, they will try to fight. Exorcism back online in 10 with your Arcane in the bottle. Like, this is just the dream rune for Dead Prophet. She picked it up like multiple times this game. You can, because you are controlling the most part of the map, so you will be controlling the runes. backstab from Neon. They're trying to find Oracle, possible Clockwork.
And they find themselves the puck instead. Quick kill on the Masaros. Doesn't have buyback there for 70. That's a lot of control taken out of the fight. That's fun.
What do you think about it? If they are delaying things outside of Neon, I don't think Raid King cares too much going high ground, even without having Aegis. Cheese will still stay, so once Masaros is back up with the Boots of Travel, can TP, and they can go for the high ground. Like, this was the ideal timing. 2 catapults coming, mid and the top lane, but kind of a missed timing. They will still keep the mid catapults alive, possibly even top ones. So it should be okay-ish.
And the silence, both missing.
Dire's bottom
Away,
tower is
still
under
buying
attack.
some time. 20 seconds till they've got Masaros up. No buybacks really available for Fnatic, except for, I would say, maybe even the most important one.
Yeah, you can see Raven on top. He does not want to push the lane quickly. Even turned off the Radiance, like just to keep the momentum of the catapult.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Because he did not want lane to push in and catapults to get closer to tier 3s, because it's a possibility that they get killed.
Sism gets used, silence thrown out, not gonna land. Jabz. I think that connected.
Dire's bottom tower
Use that
is under
clip.
attack.
Do the arcane rune for this exorcism. Now the silence on a PlayHard. He's still holding his ground. Gotta worry about Jabz, who can come in with a hook shot and disjoint the fight of
Dire's
Neon.
bottom tower is under
Take the
attack.
tier 3, and I think at the moment right now, Neon are okay with that. But if anything more, they really need to start fighting back. Backdoor protection is up. They will not take this Rax just yet, but backdoor protection, it was there for a moment, and now it's gone.
Dire using a scan, where could they possibly be? I mean, you're sieging the high ground or in the base. They're just trying, I don't know what that was, but they scanned the mid tier 1 tower, possibly like a wraparound, but then you scan area closer to the high ground, like around the ward where Fnatic placed it on the high ground. Or maybe that's the area to scan. Maybe not gonna change much, but it's about the little things.
Penta-edged sword for the Morphling. I will say that Exorcism with the Arcane Rune, they didn't have to commit everything to it, but now as I say that, Hookshot comes in. Tabeel getting low. He's trying to get back into the well to survive. Loops in. He has that Spirit Vessel on him. Sleep on it too.
Another Exorcism is ready in 15 because of that Arcane Rune.
Yeah, I was going to say that first one, you didn't need to commit so hard because you know you have one really soon after. So they do get the tier 3, they open up the racks, and that next Exorcism could just be for the racks. And then you back up.
Radiant's top barracks are
Maybe a
under
fight,
attack.
maybe more. Let's see. Burrow strike from high ground to low ground. Spear Vessel on him. There's another Burrow strike on him. Masaros gets the kill on the puck. They'll take him out for 70 seconds. But now they're inside the Moonlight Shadow. They've got the Ear Splitter coming across. They've got the right clicks on a Raven, but it's not going to be enough from Natsumi just yet. He'll walk up out of the high ground. The Burrow strike hits onto Moon. Moon Exorcism rolling. This is at least one that's not going to get themselves the towers. Burrow strike all the way across. They got the disarm on Natsumi, but it gets out of the hands of Moon as well as Raven. Another Burrow strike comes in from PlayHard. Spirit Siphon onto both this Mirana as well as the Morphling Moon. Now he's silenced for just a second. He's able to walk away, and that is the Exorcism duration. Well, one that
Now
they were
they're
able to play
chasing.
through.
Neon wants to get more out of this. Once Morphling turns into, he's still in Sanking form. Long initiation.
Oh, there's the trap. That's the silence from the Shard. They're going to go in on the Moon. They'll use that Shiva's. Trap placed down once again. Doesn't land, but right in front of him is PlayHard. They've got him silenced up. Now Yule's up into the air. Silence was massive. That keeps him alive.
Not sure why he popped the bottle there. It was another Arcane Rune. Man, Masaros is actually keeping Neon in this game. His positioning in the last 2 fights was like really bad, and also his itemization. He's playing super greedy, Boots of Travel, Force Staff. Doesn't have a single like defensive item. They get a first jump, not a Lincoln Sphere, not Eon Disc. I think he definitely needs to get Eon Disc to be able to survive through the first initiation with the first Burrow Strike.
Flicker in here. Aeon Disc is being a savior as we've seen in the past, sure. Yeah,
Such a great item.
Hook shot comes down on the PlayHard over bottom. 3-4 to follow it up. Raven showing off that Abyssal Blade that gets on the PlayHard very quickly. 4 heroes show up and just ransack PlayHard and get a quick kill.
Wish fulfilled.
So 5,200, 5,400 gold for Yopaj, who's closing in on a Daedalus. Shadow Blade for the Oracle. Just try and stay out of the eyes of Neon best they can.
Dire are scanning.
Interesting build. Like, Eon Disc was also a possibility for Oracle. But yeah, I guess I've seen Shadow Blades before on Oracle combined with the Blink Dagger, so you just stay hidden until someone gets jumped.
Yopaj went from Daedalus to Nullifier.
Radiant's
Courier!
has been killed.
Oh dear.
That
Well,
was full Nullifier,
yeah.
right?
That's... Ooh, no buyback
almost
and
4
nothing
minutes.
to show about.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Moon's just having all the runes in this game now. He has double damage on that Prophet.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Again, playing with catapults.
Yeah. Full set of racks. Get the melee racks. Susan available. Cheese will survive, has double damage, continuing to get these runes, fill up these bottles. Roche, though, it is up in 30 seconds.
Coming
So
in.
let's see if they can make a play, find themselves the right positioning to get towards this third hole. Scotty finished off for the Morphling. Still farming pretty well for the TA. Question of whether or not they can make this farm effective enough.
They don't have edgy carry, so they gave Ninja Gear to Oracle.
Smoke, stay
just
hidden the
stay-
entire time.
Yeah, stay away from enemy sight.
Blade.
Shadow Blade, smoke
Dagger.
on top of that.
Illusion.
This is an Ag's blend. Blessing. Disgusting. They're gonna come
It's
over.
good, you know, for Puck to be able to use his abilities, but that Prophet just sounds much better.
Shadow, that gets used. They've got the silence onto the Elder Titan. Traps being placed into the pit. Bash from Roche. Is that a Neon jersey on him? Bash on him? For a second it might be, but just in here all alone. Raven over to the side. He's waiting to use this Abyssal Blade. Jump on someone with the rest of the team. Flies in again, helping Fnatic.
Seems like Neon gave up.
Yeah, they couldn't see this.
We're getting closer to level 25's Raid King.
Dire's
Like
bottom
these
tower
level
is under
25
attack.
downs are actually especially in the second Golden Strike.
Immortality.
That's a new one, and most of the players just picked that one up. But they decided to give Raid King the Aghanim Scepter. Keep the teammates alive. So, like, Oracle will get the spells off, Puck will get the spells off, and Puck is also getting into Eon Disc. So I'm not sure how you know, just go in and burst one guy, because he will get the spells off.
Indeed.
Yeah, there's no way you just, like, stay close to Raid King. That's all you need to do.
Now this is all of a sudden a Wraith King who had been close to the TA 10k ahead of Yopaj. This Morphling, it seems like he's just not making much progression. Maybe not much progression, but I guess I'm not used to seeing Morphlings
Radiant
fourth on
are scanning.
Never really have not seen him, like, shine in team fights. He's been involved in 5 out of
Allies
12 kills. Not too much playtime, like a real playtime where you're not hitting the creeps, actually playing Dota. Having a rough one. That's actually...
And now it's going to be the double girl circle. They've got so the Abyssal Blade wheels up into the air on a Raven. Disengage off this one. Hook shot comes in from 30 seconds.
A lot of misused abilities. Once again, Coil just on a Sanking. There's no real follow-up. Eon Disc procced and Puck. Hook shot on an ally. Sometimes it happens, you
Yeah.
know.
Let's get a little disjointed. Like we said, the later these games are, the more and more chaos builds up. You know, it's not really just a statement. We've seen these chaotic finales. Especially when you get 45, 50, even 60 minutes into the game. This, you know, they're taking it slow, but you gotta understand there's a lot on the line in this game.
One of the reasons, you know, why we see so many mistakes. They're battling for the first place that goes to the playoffs of the major, possibly.
There's the
Ranking's
Abyssal.
in.
Yeah, he's jumping forward, hook shot to follow that up, move stand back, trying to keep PlayHard alive. They've done so. BKB gets popped by Natsumi. They're coming through with an fire onto the clock. They're getting the kill into Jabz, but he's going to be alive a little bit longer thanks to the Axe that's on the Wraith King. They hit the suit that hits onto 3 heroes. That'll make sure that Jabz dies without doing anything to follow this one up. Clockwork Scotty, 3 seconds. They've got buyback available. They look over at Raven, who does lose that first life. That is the reincarnation gun. Now they're going to get through him, probably through more time. Burrow strike, epicenter, all coming in. Aeon just brought to get Burrow strike one more time. Raven gun. Moon, he's low, and he's got the nullifier on him. He'll survive for a couple seconds longer, but they look over the Oracle, who's dead to Jabz. They've got themselves heroes surviving just because of that Ags on the Wraith King, but they finally take the Aegis out of the hands of Raven. Now they're going to kill him again. They look over at Masaros, who's a little bit low on health. Jabz, silence, Abyssal Blade coming through on the Mirana. PlayHard thinking about going in. They've got the hook shot. It's only on the siege creep, but enough there for the right clicks to come in and take out PlayHard.
The best nullifier from TA doing extremely good job in a team fight, but I'll hold that thought.
Natsumi. That comes in from PlayHard. They've got the nullifier, the right clicks coming out on Raven. He's got the reincarnation ready to go. Origins end. Oracle's here. DJ gets that false prop to save him though. There's the Dream Claw on to 2 of these heroes. They're going to run Raven out of this one. PlayHard can't keep up. UKB was popped by Natsumi.
That was 2 buybacks from Fnatic, who was 20k gold ahead, sieging the enemy base. To go back to the nullifier. Dead Prophet used the old scepter, but nullifier was already on, so you go down instantly. Tries to use a Stormcrafter. Once again, pops. You go up, you go down instantly.
You get swatted right on down. So a bit of a hold there for Nia.
Yeah. Sanking and Morphling, you know, Burrow strikes, Sandstorm, that's a lot of overtime damage. Are we getting closer to like any level 25s? Like once Sanking gets the 25, Sandstorm slow and blind 40% is not a joke talent. Like it's really, really good.
Yeah, Morphling just hitting that 25, having the 2 waveform charges. Elder Titan trying to get level 3 on the Earth Splitter. His level 20. I don't think those are. But maybe if you can get level 25 on Mirana, Moonlight Shadow cooldown could be massive.
Yeah, 5 levels. Speak up. Calm down, please. Like it takes, you know,
it takes a long time.
Exactly. Or if she's alone, she cleans up the whole team. Level 26, 27 suddenly. And yeah, level 25 on Mirana. You don't have to be good. Like this is what the players need to get to. I was playing the Mirana the other day and I'm like, yeah, you know, once I hit 25, people can't laugh at me because 1 arrow will probably hit.
I hear that statement a lot when people are watching games. They're like, yeah, you know, this team's got a good pick. Once he hits level 25, yeah, that's a long time into the game.
Yeah, just, you know, stall the game. Don't lose, first of all.
Don't fall too far behind.
Exactly. For 50 plus minutes. And then you can do what you said 50 minutes ago. And no one's like, yeah, we should play for level 25. That's not the way you play Dota. If it comes to that, it's good, but still need to do something. That Prophet, once again, she hits that 25 and has another Arcane Rune in the bottom.
Going for the shard. I actually really like the shard on Death Prophet. Close, compact fights like that could mean a lot. Look at all these traps. All provide silence.
Yeah, that shard upgrade is...
Put down a sentry. They're trying to clean up these traps. They will pop them all. Only 25 gold like that. Arrow hits on the arrow. Gonna set up a trap to go on under this Death Prophet. do they make their move? They've got buybacks available on the TA, the Morphling, as well as the Elder Titan. Only buyback available for Fnatic right now is Masaros. Rolls into the air, silence onto the Death Prophet.
Remove the silence of the Stormcrafter.
Here now fighting racism. Do they want to go? Silence on a PlayHard. Illusions moving forward. Moonlight Shadow used. There's a sentry down for Fnatic. Burster comes out. That's out from Natsumi. The damage on the Moon, which is on the false promise. Defensively, it's going to be used on the board, but he pops that Manta. They've got the right clicks coming as well. Coming out from Masaros. Splitter down. Sweep is there. Raven. Whoa! Death Prophet gone! Natsumi, though! He's dead, too! He's got buyback, however, and they're going to try and make a move with this. They get the kill on a move, but they lose Yopaj. This is buyback used around the horn from Neon. They've also got the buyback coming out from Moon.
They need to go back, reset a bit. The Death Prophet also bought back, so no buyback on 3 heroes from Neon. They don't necessarily need to, you know, just go in. They could wait for another Exorcism for 50 seconds. Because it's where the most damage comes from.
Right. They're coming back around. Fnatic trying to make a play here.
They're taking this one slow. You know, Raid King also did not have reincarnation. A lot on the line at the moment, so I can understand why no one's in the rush.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
And they go in.
Bottom barracks
Like, Neon's
has fallen.
afraid. They know, like, we lose either TA or Morphling, we're
Radiant's
probably
middle
gonna
tower
lose
is
the
under
game.
attack.
Yeah, they
But
can.
you need to go in. Like, this is the time. This is your last
Radiant
set of barracks.
structures
Are they
fortified.
willing to deal with megas? That's the question. Have the Sand King to morph into. They don't have the double burrow strike lockdown that they've been using.
Radiant's
Epicenter's
middle
on
tower
cooldown
has
regardless for another 24 seconds. Even if he were able to come back alive, he doesn't have enough gold for that buyback, and it's on cooldown for 3 minutes. They use the Abyss Blade as well. Natsumi, who is taking a lot of damage, but Raven, the one fighting back, and he's in so much trouble. He's getting low. 4-stab back. Silence onto the Morphling. They've got themselves a Fire Blast as well as a
They got it.
Natsumi. They'll get a kill onto the Morphling. Take him out for 2 minutes, and I don't think there's much more to show here for Neon. Fnatic, they might be able to take this series, but Neon, they're still trying to fight. They know how much it means. They've got Mega Creeps here for the side of Fnatic, and now they'll move in with the Exorcism onto the tier 4s.
You just don't have enough damage without Morphling. There's no second burrow strike.
Arrow, but silence! Silence on all 4 heroes. The burrow strike as well. The Air Sprinter comes in with an on fire on a moon. They've got themselves a Spirit Blast, so on the Death Prophet, but it's not going to be enough damage to the 4-step, pushing them back. They look over as TA is trying to do all he can, but Yopaj has been disarmed, now stunned up. 4-step to get some distance. There's the sword coming in from Moon to get the kill on a Yopaj, taking him out for 2 minutes. Still, Neon have not called GG yet, and as I say that, there's the call, and Fnatic, they will overstep Neon and take the series 2-1.
Fnatic.
What a big win for Fnatic. Now both of these teams are 5-1, and this shows that, you know, Neon can bleed.
Yeah.
Finally, they lose a series. Fnatic